Good morning, Junior Bobcats, and welcome to Wednesday, April 15th. I certainly hope that yesterday you did what we talked about, and that is form a routine to get into or maintain, which means to keep doing, so that you can get in the habit of making sure that everything that you need to accomplish throughout the day gets done. You may also be asking yourself, Mrs. Brusky, you said that Mrs. McNerlin and you aren't in the office this week. Why? Well, that is true. We are staying home this week because we too are going to try to keep ourselves healthy. There is some work that's getting done in our building, and there's fumes, things that you'll smell in the air that really we shouldn't be around. So we decided we're going to stay home this week and reopen the office next week on Monday, which I did email your parents and let them know when they can start dropping off and picking up new activities if you have them waiting for you, and your teachers would have let you know. Part of my routine that we talked about yesterday is that I'm going to get up, and this week we're going to share a couple of stories around growth mindset. Well, what's this one going to be? Last week, here was our growth mindset quote, in case you forgot. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change right along with it. So we're going to use a story today to help us understand that growth mindset quote, and I'm going to have for a task for you that we'll discuss then on Thursday. Here is our story. Our story is, Wemberly Worried. So let's start reading about Wemberly. You may also be asking yourself, well, Mrs. Brusky, you have a teddy bear next to you. I sure do. This is my reading buddy. He's pretty old. He's been my reading buddy since my first birthday. So I wanted to make sure he was here right along with us to share in this story. So let's get going about Wemberly Worried. And if you've read it before, that's okay. You probably haven't had the question that I'm going to ask you. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things. I wanted to make sure you were still here. Little things. What if I shrink? And things in between. Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night, and she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said your father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the crack in the living room wall? What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise that the radiators make? What if what if there's a snake inside? Ugh, that wouldn't be very good. At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? I found her, sweetie. No, Petal's lost forever. I'll wait for you, Petal. She's getting washed. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there's nothing to worry about. Look at all Wemberly's friends. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. Wemberly's our only butterfly. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry. School. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. We're going to pause with our Wemberly story right there, and I want you to think about this. So here is your assignment, and we'll discuss it tomorrow. Think about a way that if Wemberly changed her mindset, that everything on the outside and even on her inside might change. So how could Wemberly change her mindset rather than worry? I want you to think about it, and we'll check back in tomorrow to see what thoughts maybe you have. Don't be afraid to put them in a comment or email them to me. But before we go, I do want to make sure that we announce our birthday that we have today. Today, it is Blake Dismore's birthday in kindergarten. So Blake, we want to wish you a happy birthday. And until tomorrow, I hope everyone has a great day. Be sure to set that routine and follow your schedule. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. As always, be that junior bobcat of being safe, respectful, and responsible. Have a great day, everyone.